What if a company's most successful idea was one it never planned for? What if a brilliant strategy wasn't born in a boardroom, but stumbled upon in the day-to-day chaos of doing business? This is the world of emergent strategy. The term emergent strategy was coined by Professor Henry Mintzberg to refer to the concept of unplanned strategy emerging over time, different from what was expressly intended. Now, the key word here is emergence. The term emergence here is a complexity theory concept that refers to the development of unique aggregate-level patterns from underlying interactions between individual parts. Think of it like a flock of birds. No single bird is the leader, but from thousands of individual decisions, a beautiful, coordinated pattern emerges in the sky. This is fundamentally different from how we usually think about corporate strategy. Contrary to the top-down, deliberate form of strategy, where the general direction of a business is determined at an enterprise level and followed by the business units, emergent strategy is founded on the idea that a business has the ability to learn at all levels through feedback mechanisms that exists between the firm and its environment. It's about being able to sense and detect opportunities on the ground, feed that knowledge back into the organization, and respond fast. Some of the biggest business pivots in history weren't grand plans, they were emergent discoveries. Take IBM in 1989. The company was a hardware giant.
But when Eastman Kodak Company came to them with an unusual request to manage their data center, IBM saw something. They saw a new demand for IT outsourcing. It wasn't their core business, but the signal was clear. By 1991, they had a worldwide services strategy, announcing a new goal of making IBM a world-class services company. This emergent move became their lifeline as the profitability of their old hardware business faded. Or consider PayPal. It didn't start as a way to send money to friends. It was first established in 1998 under the name Confinity, and its mission was to provide security software for mobile devices. But the demand was low. The business was failing. So in 1999, listening to what the market actually wanted, the company transformed itself to become an exclusive platform for digital payments. The idea emerged from the ashes of the original plan. Perhaps the most powerful example is Amazon Web Services. In the early 2000s, Amazon wasn't thinking about cloud computing. The term was barely known.
They were just trying to solve their own massive internal problem, building a robust storage and computing structure to scale their e-commerce empire. But they were quick to recognize that the powerful tools they built for themselves could solve problems for everyone else. As AWS CEO Adam Selipsky said, "We very quickly figured out that external developers had exactly the same problems as internal developers at Amazon." What started as an internal project emerged into a revolutionary business idea. By 2003, management greenlit AWS as a new venture, launching its first service, S3, in 2006, and in the process, changing the face of the internet. So what does it take to capture this kind of lightning in a bottle? Fostering conditions for emergence involves empowering employees at every organizational level to gather and interpret information about the environment, and activating the communication mechanisms to use employee inputs for shaping strategic directions of the business. It's about creating an organization that listens to the signals from the front lines. Emergent strategy emphasizes the need for learning and quick adaptation to deal with the inherent complexity and uncertainty of the business landscape. This doesn't make your deliberate top-down plans any less important. Instead, it serves as a necessary complement to it, especially in uncertain times. It's the balance between the map you draw and the new paths you discover along the way. It leaves every leader and every organization with one critical question to bring into their planning discussions, a question that moves beyond rigid 5-year plans and opens the door to discovery. Are we allowing strategy to emerge through organizational learning?